The heroin and opiate abuse crisis is persistent and continues to break up families around the country, including here in our own region. Oftentimes, it's the children who are forced into limbo as their parents confront their addictions. That has resulted in a dramatic rise in the number of children in foster care in our community. The United Way of the Adirondacks is now asking people who have overcome their addictions to consider becoming a foster parent. NBC5's Leanne Denyer shows us the power their care can have on children and the adults trying to find themselves again.
He didn't kick and scream when he was taken away. I remember that he had a little iPad. There was a little iPod in his hand. And I saw his lips start to quiver. And I think at that moment, I knew that I had to do something, that I had to get help.
Natasha Hogue lost custody of her son. She asked we blur his face for this story, but hopes telling it will make a difference.
I remember I wanted my son to have more of a reaction than what he did. He was only 8.
As a child, her life had been relatively normal. As a teen, drugs and alcohol entered the home. Problems escalated. Family members went to jail.
So here I am, 17 years old, and I just felt nothing but great sadness.
At 20, she became a mother, but the pain of her past stayed with her. Opiates offered her an escape. Heroin soon became the cheaper, more accessible option.
It's the only way that I can describe it. It's a warming feeling that just goes over your entire body.
Her addiction becoming too powerful to parent. There are many parents across our region who know that feeling she once craved. It's those parents who overcame it and are succeeding, that the United Way wants to talk to about possibly becoming a foster parent.
And we're trying to do something that's unique and outside of the box.
The United Way of the Adirondacks CEO John Bernardi says people in recovery bring a unique empathy to these kinds of situations. They know what it's like to hit rock bottom.
I was receiving all of the assistance through social services that you can think of, and I had a 4-year-old at the time, and I wasn't being the kind of mother that I should have been being. So I understand what these women are going through.
Rhiannon Croy never lost custody of her child. She became addicted to opiates after a back injury. Now she's 8.5 years sober. She wants to help others get there too, and she hopes to be a foster parent one day. For now, she's doing what she can to help show others what life can be like, can look like.
My worst day today is far better than my best day before I got sober. You can have everything. Like, you can have a beautiful life.
Getting there is a fight. For Natasha, she's grateful her child was with a loving foster parent while she found herself again.
I was able to focus on myself with my recovery, and what a beautiful thing that was.
She's clean and has had a second child. Both are in her custody. All 3 bonded with the foster mother who took them in.
She lights up a room, and she is probably one of the most beautiful people that I've ever met in my life.
A life Natasha took back, and she shows her sons daily how hard she worked to recreate their family.
Every day that I wake up and I keep doing the next right things, that is my sorry to him.
This is their second chance. In Plattsburgh, Leanne Denyer, NBC5 News.
We have all kinds of resources that can help you, a friend, or a family member get the help that's needed. Just head to the State of Addiction section of mynbc5.com or on our mobile app. While there, you can also read about local efforts to battle the opioid epidemic. Americans are spending a lot of money on health care despite having coverage through their work.